Folks, it is the Daily Landsblog for the 3rd of August, 2018. A few things. We have to give you the exciting conclusion of yesterday's garbage moral question and also how it all unfolded. You ready? Didn't go so good. So last night when I put the garbage out, as you know, and there was this big bag that I was talking about, and I couldn't fit it in our garbage, so I put it in a neighbor's garbage. I don't want to mention the neighbor's name, although my instinct there was to just slip the name in, but not like it would mean anything to you. So I put it in there, and then this morning when I came out at 4:30 in the morning to go to work, I noticed that the bag was actually sitting on top of the garbage. And then when Karen, my wife, was walking Brando in the morning, she was confronted by the owner of the house. He was not happy, and he kept saying, you know, it's outrageous, it's so disrespectful, and you shouldn't be doing this, and you shouldn't be doing that. And she said, well, like, what's the difference? I don't understand. Like, you had nothing in the garbage can. Why would you possibly care? And how did you even possibly notice about this? So it was ugly.
It had our name on it, though.
That was, perhaps a little bit incriminating because it had this writing stuff that you had that was destroyed in this fire, or it was smoke damaged in a fire. And I guess from your locker, it had your name on it. So it was pretty obvious who it was. But I don't know. Like, no one's given me an answer. Is there anything wrong with using a neighbor's garbage can if you don't have enough space and they do? Like, in theory, like, what would you be doing with that extra space in your garbage can if you're not using it? You can't rent it out. You can't save it up. You can't take it with you. I was having lunch today, and I was having lunch with my dad at a place called United Bakers, which is like right in the heart of the Jewish community, and it's kind of traditional Jewish food. It's always busy. It's packed. And I'm sitting there talking to my dad, and of course I'm talking to everyone in the United Bakers because I apparently talk to everyone. I wonder when people find me annoying, when they go, you know what? God, that guy's talking to everyone. Just shut up and leave me alone. But
Let me eat my blintzes in peace, man.
Nicely played. So I'm sitting there, and there's a couple beside us, and these tables are really close together. I mean, we are jammed in. And the woman gets up and says, I'm sorry to interrupt you. And I said, well, no problem. She said, I just want to say thank you for speaking out, because we need people to speak out, because I'm a school teacher, and we need to use people as examples to say, hey, you see that guy? He was okay in his life, and he struggled with depression. And I just thought it was one of the, tied with a lot of others, most amazing experiences of my life, sort of public life, if you will. It never meant anything to me ever when people told me, hey, I watch your show. Never cared, because what does that mean? It's the nature of your job. People watch. But this was really, really special. And I thought, you know what? The one thing that I need to do more often is to say these words, because they are the most useful, the most powerful, and the ones that really can implement change in people. And it still comes down to the first time I ever interviewed anyone where I spoke about my struggles with depression on television, and I said them without embarrassment, without shame, and without sounding weak. So, my name is Michael Landsberg. I suffer from depression. I have for 19 years. I'm on medication today. I have been for the last 10 years. I will be likely on medication the rest of my life. Depression has taken me down. It's given up. Well, I gave up one day to depression this month. But you know what? I'm not ashamed. I'm not embarrassed. And I'm not weak. Can you hear me? I'm not ashamed. I'm not embarrassed. And I'm not weak. And I don't care what you think of me. I don't care what you say. I don't care whether you believe that this is a weakness. This is me. This is my life. And I'm going to tell you that I have this sickness. I didn't will it upon myself. I can't will it away. And if you are suffering with something like that, listen to my voice now. I am not embarrassed. I am not ashamed. And I am not weak. SickNotWeak.com, 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. We're here because, damn it, the United Bakers needs us.